I do not know who suffered more, Krusch and her dragon curse, or Felix trying to keep Crusch from going to the other side. Honestly, Felix is one of my favorite characters, but to see Felix be so down in the dumps was probably harder than seeing Crusch with her dragon curse. And you're gonna see right now that it does not look pretty. It does not. That shit looks more painful than anything I've ever been through. Bro, this is really just a sore eye. Like, it's just not pretty. Like, to see someone who's such a beauty, someone who's elegant, and a candidate to be king of Lugensia. I don't know if I said that right. To see someone who's so strong and mindfully strong-willed as well, to just be so weak and fragile due to the dragon blood. This was not nice. You do not want to eat a meal while watching this episode. It's just that bad. And as you can see here, Subaru and Felix were like, holy shit, this is not cool. But as you guys will see here later, Subaru was actually able to absorb some of the curse of the dragon blood from Krush. So honestly, things were not as bad as it seemed, as he takes away some of her pain. But still, not a very pretty sight. And then Felix over here is overjoyed. Honestly, bro, Subaru should have just taken it all. But of course, Crusch wouldn't allow it, and so he didn't take it all. But he did hope in her feeling much better. But yeah, I just feel like this episode overall, this was probably the most emotional scene of the episode. I just feel like a lot of emotion has been missing from this anime. Like, especially with the whole Subaru and Amelia thing. Like, bro, she's literally been swept away by this random ass archbishop that who is not just evil, but is just a really awkward person. Like, we don't know who the fuck this guy is. Like, we don't know who he is. And then Subaru's over here just nonchalantly making his plans with everyone else, being all happy, all smiles and shit. And that's crazy too, is he also has the curse of the dragon. So it doesn't seem like he's in any pain. And it kind of makes sense since he's died so many times. But still, you'd think they'd show a little bit more emotion out of Subaru with his leg having the curse, and now his arm having the curse from absorbing Crush's illness as well from Dragon Blood. You would think Subaru would just be in a hell of a lot of pain. But I'm thinking there's something going on there. There has to be something, a hidden message behind all that. Because like he just seems so worry free despite him absorbing this pain. You see how much pain he's in? But yeah, I think our boy has finally reached a state where he feels pain, but he no longer feels emotional pain. He's reached a level of stoicism that you only reach from just a shitload of experience. You go through so much trauma, you go through so much pain, you go through so much trials and tribulations, you go through so much heartache, you go through so much disappointment, you go through so much perseverance, and then this guy has gone through hell and back. He's died so many times. And so I'm thinking maybe he's finally reached the point of enlightenment and being able to organize his pain and separate his pain from his feelings. Because, pain and feelings are not mutually exclusive. You can feel pain, but you can still be neutral about it despite, being in that pain, having your emotions in check. So I'm thinking this is our boy Subaru showing, showing that he's reached enlightenment. He has reached a level that no one else can reach. He just literally took all that pain upon him and was like, this ain't nothing. This ain't shit. So that's probably that's the peak Chad that we know of. That's peak stoicism. That's peak that's peak manhood right there. To be able to receive so much pain and have a steel mind and still be able to like go about your day like nothing has happened. He's found the secret of the universe. He's opening his third eye. He has, yeah, he's pretty much become a man among men is what I like to call it. He has become a man among men, and now is saving all the ladies. But I just think but once you reach a certain state of mind, it's really dangerous because now you're so calm that your urgency has left a little bit. Your instinct of fear. Fear is very important when it comes to safety of not just yourself, but others. So I think, while that is good, he still has to push himself a little bit. When it comes to saving Amelia, I just really think he's not caring enough. For me, honestly, I don't think he's caring enough, but he does care. So that's one takeaway from it. But yeah, it was just great seeing our other boy Felix here, being a little bit more relieved for what Subaru has done and his ability to absorb the dragon blood. Something that I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what's going on here. Like, what is his affinity with dragon blood? And that's another thing that I've been thinking about is like, is this actually a good thing? Dragon blood is able to regenerate all his injuries. So I'm thinking maybe this is not a good thing because if he can regenerate instantly all his injuries, he's not gonna be able to return by death anymore. He's not gonna be able to use his cheat skill that has been allowed and given to him in this new role, where he was isekai'd. So who knows? I think, like I said, there's always pros and cons to certain levels that you're at. There's pros and cons to everything. But yeah, Krusch, on the other hand, is doing better now, and I just like the fact that they showed us even the most gruesome shit. But yeah, this was a big eye opener for me for Subaru, just to be like, look, he's smiling. Our boy is smiling. He literally just took more pain. He took more shit from Crusch, and he's smiling, and she's smiling. What is going on here? Like I said, Subaru has finally become a man among men. A man among men. Like, I dare you guys. Hit, grab a hammer, smash your hand, and try to smile after the pain. It's like, it's not close to what Subaru has done. And yet, our boy is smiling, and our boy is determined. That is great to see. He's all grown up. He's all fucking grown up, and I must applaud him for that. Our boy's finally there, guys. Holy.